journey that is meant to be lived and embraced to the fullness every day. As we celebrate the International Day of Yoga, we remind ourselves the theme of the day. The theme is be with yoga, be at home, for building immunity and relief from stress. As we begin this auspicious day, let us seek the blessings of the Almighty, pray for ourselves and for the whole humanity that we all be healthy and safe. I request the leader to pray our prayer. Mahatma Gandhi said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." Now, I call Cassandra to lead the mic. It's my acting partner. Cassandra can become.
Most honored chief guest, Reverend Father Joseph D'Souza, respected Director Ma'am, our dear principal, teachers, and our dear parents, and our most dear loving students, on behalf of St. Xavier's Inter College, Mariamo, I invite all of you to this book meet on the occasion of International Yoga Day. Yoga adds years to life and life to our years. During these difficult days of the pandemic, all are trying their best to maintain their equilibrium. We also must try ways to manage ourselves well, to maintain the ideals of life. So, we must try and focus more on yoga. Now, I would like to rest my words. The nature of yoga is to shine the light of awareness in the darkest corners of our body. So here, I invite our Director Ma'am.
Today, on this International Day of Yoga, I would like to congratulate all the yoga gurus and wish you all a very good health of mind and body. Before I go further, I would like to quote few verses from the Holy Bible. It says, "It is better to be poor but strong and healthy than to be rich, poor of health. A joyful heart is life itself. Rejoicing increases the span of life. A sound and healthy body, a cheerful attitude are more valuable than silver and gold." And now, the question is how to get this sound and healthy body and a cheerful attitude. Of course, by doing the yoga. By doing the yoga, yoga helps us and leads us to deep solitude. It helps us to control our body and our mind, and leads us to the deep solitude where we can hear the inner voice, and that inner voice leads us to the right path. जैसा कि कहा गया है, नश्वर शरीर आत्मा के लिए हार स्वरूप है और मिट्टी की ये काया मन की विचार शक्ति को घटा दें। जब हम अपने शरीर की ओर उसके आराम के लिए ज्यादा ध्यान देने लगते हैं तो हम अपनी अंतर आत्मा की आवाज को सुन नहीं पाते। जैसे आज हम देख रहे हैं कि हमारे मॉडर्न जमाने में हमारा जीवन बहुत आरामदायक बन गया है। कभी कभी तो हम सब कुछ अपने बेड पर ही करना चाहते हैं। चाय भी वहीं बैठ के पीते हैं, अपने मोबाइल को भी वहीं देखते हैं, अपनी पढ़ाई लिखाई भी वहीं करते हैं। So we keep rotating on a comfortable bed. And हम बहुत से शारीरिक कष्टों से और शारीरिक कामों से बचते हैं। यदि किसी बच्चे से कहा जाए, उसकी माँ कहती बेटा सिलेंडर खत्म हो गया है, जाओ एक सिलेंडर की बुकिंग करा दो या सिलेंडर ले आओ, तो बच्चा बोलेगा माँ पहले पापा से बोलो अपने मोटरसाइकिल पे, और वो मोटरसाइकिल पे जाना ज्यादा पसंद करेगा ना कि साइकिल पर। इस तरह से हम देखते हैं हमारे इस आरामदायक जीवन को चार्ज करने के लिए हमें योगा की बहुत आवश्यकता पड़ती है। ये किसी प्रकार होता है जिस तरह से ये मोबाइल आपके पास है, सभी के पास है। ये बहुत एक्सपेंसिव भी हो सकता है, बहुत सस्ता भी हो सकता है, लेकिन एक्सपेंसिव लोग चाहते हैं महंगे से महंगे मोबाइल, लेकिन ये मोबाइल यूजलेस है। इसमें बहुत से एप्स होंगे, you can do many activities by this mobile, but it is not for nothing until it is charged and this charger is used for it. So also we may take this mobile is each one of us. You may be very smart, you may be very rich, you may be very intelligent, very capable, but until you are charged, हमारे सारे गुण हमारे पास ही रखे रह जाते हैं, हम उसको पूरी तरह से उपयोग में नहीं ला पाते। इसीलिए हमको योगा करना बहुत जरूरी है, ताकि योगा हमारे माइंड बॉडी को परफेक्ट बैलेंस दे, कंट्रोल में रखे, और हम अपनी अंतर आत्मा की आवाज को, इनर सोल की आवाज को सुन सकें, इनर वॉइस को सुन सकें। हमारी अंतर आत्मा की आवाज हमको सही मार्ग पर ले जाती है, और योगा करने से हम ये सब प्राप्त कर सकते हैं जो हमें श्रेष्ठ बनाता है। जो श्रेष्ठ होते हैं वे समाज के लिए शुभ कार्य करते हैं। जो शुभ कार्य करते हैं वो ऑफ कोर्स घर, परिवार, समाज एंड द वर्ल्ड एट लार्ज के लिए हितकारी, मंगलकारी। इन्हीं कुछ शब्दों से हम समाप्त करते हैं। आज योगा दिन है, सबको शुभकामनाएं। हम प्रण करें।
Thank you, sister, for leading us in a knowledge towards the spiritual aspect. Albert Einstein said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Here is Miss Jessica with special video for dear students and viewers. Let us see.
At some point between the 1st and 5th centuries CE, the Hindu sage Patanjali began to codify the ancient meditative traditions practiced throughout India. He recorded techniques nearly as old as Indian civilization itself in 196 manuals called the Yoga Sutras. These texts defined yoga as the yoking or restraining of the mind from focusing on external objects, in efforts to reach a state of pure consciousness. Over time, yoga came to incorporate physical elements from gymnastics and wrestling. Today, there are a multitude of approaches to modern yoga, though most still maintain the three core elements of Patanjali's practice: physical postures, breathing exercises, and spiritual contemplation. This blend of physical and mental exercise is widely believed to have a unique set of health advantages, such as improving strength and flexibility, boosting heart and lung function, and enhancing psychological well-being. But what have contemporary studies shown regarding the benefits of this ancient tradition? Despite attempts by many researchers, it's tough to make specific claims about yoga's advantages. Its unique combination of activities makes it difficult to determine which component is producing a specific health benefit. Additionally, yoga studies are often made up of small sample sizes that lack diversity, and the heavy reliance on self-reporting makes results subjective. However, there are some health benefits that have more robust scientific support than others. Let's start with flexibility and strength. Twisting your body into yoga's physical postures stretches multiple muscle groups. In the short term, stretching can change the water content of these muscles, ligaments, and tendons to make them more elastic. Over time, regular stretching stimulates stem cells, which then differentiate into new muscle tissue and other cells that generate elastic collagen. Frequent stretching also reduces the body's natural reflex to constrict muscles, improving your pain tolerance for feats of flexibility. Researchers haven't found that any one form of yoga improves flexibility more than another, so the impact of specific postures is unclear. But like other low-impact exercises, yoga reliably improves fitness and flexibility in healthy populations. The practice has also been shown to be a potentially powerful therapeutic tool. In studies involving patients with a variety of musculoskeletal disorders, yoga was more helpful at reducing pain and improving mobility than other forms of low-impact exercise. Adding yoga to an existing exercise routine can improve strength and flexibility for hard-to-treat conditions like chronic lower back pain, rheumatoid arthritis, and osteoporosis. Yoga's mix of physical exercise and regimented breathing has proven similarly therapeutic for lung health. Lung diseases like chronic bronchitis, emphysema, and asthma shrink the passageways that carry oxygen, while weakening the membrane that brings oxygen into the blood. But breathing exercises like those found in yoga relax the muscles constricting those passageways and improve oxygen diffusion. Increasing the blood's oxygen content is especially helpful for those with weak heart muscles who have difficulty pumping enough oxygen throughout the body. And for those with healthy hearts, this practice can lower blood pressure and reduce risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Yoga's most widely celebrated benefit may be the most difficult to prove: its psychological effects. Despite the long-standing association between yoga and psychological well-being, there's little conclusive evidence on how the practice affects mental health. One of the biggest claims is that yoga improves symptoms.
Come to the stage and give brief and short talk about mental, physical, and spiritual aspects.
I am glad that St. Xavier Inter College is organizing this webinar on the day of International Yoga Day. The college has selected a very relevant theme: good health, yoga and mudras. I wish good health to all the students, the parents, the teachers, and all those who are related to the school, the citizens in our neighborhood. International Yoga Day gives us an opportunity to think that this is one of the necessary ways where we can maintain health without support of medicines. Yoga is exercise Yoga is also prayer. We need today all the methods to keep our life fit and fine. In the last 2 years, our life has got disrupted. All our activities have gone berserk because of the pandemic. Schools are not open, buses are not running, no sports, no activities. So this has affected our health. Simple, cold and cough is one of the things which has taken the form of coronavirus. We have to keep ourselves safe. There are many yoga asanas. They say there are around 60,000 ways of yogas all around the world which people use for good health. 60,000 yoga asanas are there. How many of them we are able to practice in our life, in our situation, in our families? Probably all these things may not be a practical thing. If we speak of asanas and mudras, it may be a utopian idea. Certainly, some of the exercises, mudras, will be applicable for us because we have no sports, we have no running about, our body becomes stiff. Therefore, as far as possible, we get to practice some asanas, some yoga mudras, which will help your body to keep you fit and fine, flexible. Yes, as you grow older, you will not be able to stretch your body so flexibly. When you are young, you are able to mold your body as you want. You can bend your limbs as you want. But as you grow older, your joints become stiff and you are not able to bend as you like. Therefore, yoga, a method that can help you to keep fit and fine. In the yogas, I want to pay more attention on one of the parts of prayer, that is meditation. As you do the meditation, you have to do the breathing exercises. You have to concentrate. You have to keep your mind focused. And this is that most of our activities today are surrounded around our bed. If we on our bed, they all the activities get out on the floor, the ground, which will help you to become more in touch with the nature. Ground is rough, at the same time it is loving. I am not saying a new idea. Most of you will be doing this. It is very comfortable. Just do some asanas on the plain floor of your house, of your home. Get on to your veranda, to your balcony, or your terrace. Have some fresh air. I came across recently someone saying 2 years of pandemic has brought about certainly a lot of results in our life, but it has brought back a balance in the nature. That's why we have got recently good rains. Where मोनिका कश्मीर की निवासी थी। इनका जन्म 250 ईसा पूर्व में हुआ था। जैसे कि हमारे यहाँ बताया गया है कि 6 प्रकार के योग हैं, मुख्य योग 6 प्रकार है। पहला राज, दूसरा हठ, तीसरा कर, चौथा भक्ति, पांचवा ज्ञान और छठा तंत्र योग। इस तरह से आसन भी मुख्य रूप से 8 हैं। वैसे बहुत से हैं लेकिन 8 मुख्य हैं, जिसमें स्वस्तिकासन, गोमुखासन, गोरक्षासन, अर्ध मध्येंद्र आसन, योग मुद्रासन और शंखासन, सर्वांगासन और प्राणायाम। इस तरह से योग का लक्ष्य है स्वास्थ्य में सुधार से लेकर मोक्ष प्राप्त करने तक। जैसा कि कहा गया है, भांत भांत के आसन है और भिन्न भिन्न है नाम, शरीर के हर हिस्से को मिलता इससे बहुत आराम, मिलता इससे बहुत।
Thank you, Anuj. I invite the other students onto the stage for home for the videos. Thank you, Avinash Patel. The next participant, please.
Dear friends, teachers, and our honored guests, I stand before you to take this opportunity and each and every one of you who has worked hard to make this day a successful event. It is not joy that makes us grateful. It is the gratitude that makes our heart joyful. Dear friends, let us remember to remain ever joyful. We shall remain joyful if we have perfect harmony of body, mind, and soul. As you have heard, so many speakers came and they have told you about the benefits of yoga. And I do hope all of you will remember to practice some sort of physical exercise, some sort of meditation, create an harmony within yourselves. First of all, I would like to thank Reverend Father Joseph D'Souza and Sister Anupa, who have given us valuable time to enlighten us on the benefits of yoga. I also would like to extend my gratitude to the technical team, Sir Viren, Sir Pavan, Sir Rafael, and all the people who have worked hard to make this event a successful one. I would like to thank all the teachers who have worked so hard, especially Sir Vikas, Mrs. Rapat, Mrs. Kancha, who have stayed back to organize everything so that today would be a perfect day. Last but not the least, there are some people who have also worked hard. Make this day a memorable day. That is Miss Sandra Frank and
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future